Good morning, this is Jim. Welcome to Sawlogs Plastic Hub. Today's video is a subscriber requested video that I really wasn't asked directly to do, but when I got the reply the other day about it and I directed him to the website, I thought I would show my older version of my drill grinder off. I may have made a video in the past, but I don't think I really went into any details with it. So, because I got this request, I thought he'd just make a good short video for the day. So, we're going to go over here to the grinder. As soon as I cut the camera off, I'll set you up and we'll talk about some of the features on the grinder. Today's video, that's what it's going to be about. My service grinder, SRD. And service precision grinder is what is actually the name of the website. If you go to drillgrinder.com, if you'll look it up or put SRD into Google, you will get their website. And you'll also get some other YouTube videos on it. So we will move right over to the grinder. Right, this is the front view of the grinder, of my drill grinder, and these are, of course, you've heard me say these are expensive machines. Now mine's an older version. A little bit of history. I've mentioned this in several videos, so I'm gonna go through this again. These grinders have been on the market for a good while. This particular type. Back in 1975, 5, when I graduated from high school, my first job was working in a small machine shop, Kings Mountain, North Carolina. The name of the company was Kings Mountain Machine Works. They primarily served the textile industry, making parts for textile mills, replacement pieces for all kind of different old style spinning frames, warpers, you know, all the things that would be in a textile mill. A lot of the machine shops in Gastonia, Dallas, Kings Mountain, especially Dallas, Kings Mountain, Dallas and Gastonia, excuse me, that was their primary focus. A lot of textile mills here. So when I went to work, they had a unit, one of these, to sharpen just the small drills, you know, the ones you use in drill presses, whatnot every day. And I was, shown how to use it. And these units have been around. I think it was really somewhere in the early 70s when these was first come on the market. Now this is a fairly simple machine. It's basically got a little small electric motor. This is a Bodine on this older one. I think the newer ones use Baldors. And you basically have an electric motor with a guard, with a cone wheel, a table that goes at an angle into the cone wheel, a table that will turn with graduations here, and you got a fixture to hold your chuck with. Now that's your front view. Now I'll turn you around here. And let's see this is the side view. You can see the cone wheel really, really good here, and you can see how this works like this. And then you got the chuck that fits on top of it. And I'll try to zoom you in with the GoPro. It's a little difficult, so I don't know how much you're going to be able to see. And then you have this right here that gives you the angles of where you sharpen your drills. I keep mine set on right at 135 degrees for a standard split point drill. That's where I keep mine set. Might be a little off, but it's pretty darn close. Excuse me hitting the camera. But that's where I keep mine set. Now, I'm going to keep this over here on this side. I'm going to turn you off and we'll grab a handful of drills and we're going to sharpen the drill this morning. Kind of turn you over to the side. I didn't cover all the controls. On the back of the grinder, this adjusts the whole motor back and forth. This is your power. I got a fuse, and this sets your angle. Normally, I keep my angle set. Now, I picked up a drill out of the bucket of drills, or out of these was actually in a bag. And there's a lot of different ways to do this, but what I like to do, and I'm just going to, is to get a length some more close. Then after I get the length, I'm going to turn your drill around. And you got a line here and a line here, and that's how you set your angle. Now, one of the things that I will tell you with my particular drill grinder, and it really works the best, is you want this, you'll want to set this, really the instruction says line them up. One of the things I have found with my particular grinder is you'll want to make sure I put mine the opposite. So when the grinder contacts, and that's what I'm going to do here, adjust this again. So what you want to do, and I don't know how good a view I'm going to get you right here. So when the grinder starts to contact, you want the grinder to contact right here and sharpen here up, because this is the most critical piece. Well, I found by setting them opposite of the point, this is your opposite point here, and this is your opposite. I always set mine off the opposite point, off of this side of the drill here to there. That gives me plenty of clearance, and that's where your clearance comes from. Now I'm going to hit the switch, and then I'm going to see if it contacts. Turn it over both ways, see if it contacts. Now if I don't have contact, all right, then I will see where my drill is going to contact on the point. See how it's, you can see where it's a little shiny low. So one of the things I'm going to do is check something, so I'll be right back. Well, actually, I believe I'm off just a hair on my degrees. So we're going to break this loose here, if I get it to break loose. It's just a smidgen off, and I may have got it off. Okay, let me get it right there. Okay, that's it. That's exactly 135. Now I like to use the 135 number. Now just even changing that's going to change this. So my advice is always, I always like to do this. Okay, so now we've got the grinder running. I've changed the angle, got it a little more correct. Yep, and I'm hitting the way I want to. One side of this drill seems to be hitting more than the other. So now you see where it's coming in at, and that's the key. You keep turning the block backwards and forwards, and you, like I say, as the grind comes in, now you see this is better. You see where it's grinding here? This is like a split point. You see where the grind is? Get the turn the camera, make sure where you can see good. You see right here that it's starting at the bottom. What that's doing is grinding relief into the drill. Just like that. It's got a pin right here. I'll bring it around a little closer. And you can see right here where it's up against the pin. And then you hold it just like this. And then you just stroke it in and out. The stroke is set to where your drill will completely clear the wheel back behind here. Just like that. And then the other day I was dealing with a drill that had been really buggered up. I'm working on this one and I'll get it the way we need it. Now, the best thing to do when you get close is to do like a surface grinder. You notice I'm going to like completely spark out. Then I'm going to turn this jig over. Then I'm going to do the same thing, just back and forth until it sparks out. And then this drill here was a split point to begin with. Had more relief back here. And now you notice, you see here, I still like a little right there in the edge. So this drill wasn't sharpened properly. So I got to get a little more. Okay. We'll go back. See how quick it is, and I'm taking the time to explain how this thing works. So, if your drill's just dull and you ain't got a broke down edge, it doesn't take very long. But now, you know, the other day I was dealing with one that had a really bad edge, and you have to kind of work with them sometimes in the other videos. So. This drill here has been heated really a lot, so it may not hold this edge, but I think that's sharp. There you go. That's a sharpened drill right there. So, and we'll just get another one out right here. I've got several. These are pretty close to the same size. These are all fairly good drills. These again come from my old job, and what mostly these I've got now is maintenance. Come from maintenance people. All right, I'm gonna hold it up here. I'm just leave the camera running. Let me make sure you got a view of what's going on. Turn you up a little bit. We're gonna give you a different view. Again, I'm just, you know, setting the drill. Then I'm gonna come back and set the angle because it's just easier that way. I think one of these days I'm gonna make a tool similar to my T-setters for the golf that I can literally set these right quick with, so to eliminate some of this. And see, right now all I'm doing is checking, and it's always to me better to do this and hit it a couple of times and make sure it hits, then I can start it. And I always check my drills, especially if I can see. It's real easy to line this up wrong, and then you don't have your right relief. And when you have the wrong relief, by God, you know it in a minute when you start trying to drill. Excuse me, let me move you around a little better. Maybe, let me see something. Hold on just a second. And I'm just leaving the camera running. I'll get you a little higher up. We'll reset you. Hold on just a minute. All right, this is another drill. I'm setting it. Again, I'm gonna one of these days make me a setter. And then I'm also gonna go back and follow up with it. So some of these, unlike these where you've got a split point, this is not a split point drill. So there, you hear it scratch? Doing it. Following the angle good, the relief angle. That's the thing you always want to check for your relief angle is. So we're coming around. slowly working out the edge of the drill. Again, this is a fairly sharp drill. Now this again is just being used, and I'm putting an edge on it. See, it's coming around. This one being a black drill really shows up good. It's just about got it. Just about got this drill. And see, when you set your points, yep, I've got where I got that. You do them this way, and actually work it till it completely sparks out on both ways. You get down that last cut, you'll have your drill sharpened perfectly. Just like that. And it's that easy. Now you notice I've got this one a hair bit off that line. I'm actually, again, I always like to line up kind of off the back. And you can see why, because you can see the angle in the drill here. Let me kind of get you a little better point. You see how this has got to have back relief, and you got to be careful when you set these up. It's a little easier in these larger drills, by the way. So there we go. One thing you can do, and I was doing it here a little bit off camera, and actually it works really good. If you got drills like I've got right here, just you can get them close and actually just set the drill. Especially if you're working on your clearance, you can set your drill to the wheel, so that gives you a pretty good little bit of clearance, just like that, and then you can just drill them out, knock them right out. It actually saves a little bit of setup time. The one thing that's critical with this sharpener is getting the drills laid into this fixture clamp the right way. Because it's going to go in there at this proper angle that you've got set. But the clearances with this one, because of the way it's set up, and I've got the blocks set for fairly high clearance, and I've sharpened several drills here off camera, and I have a handful. I've got plenty, and I've actually not got a good drill storage yet. My real plan is eventually to get all these odd drills sharpened up, and then get drawer type indexes. And most of these are fractional drills, I can tell you. And like I said, I bought some more an option. So there we go. Now there was these was in a Ziploc bag right here, by the way. So I was working on them this morning. Alright, this is a smaller diameter. What I'm doing is filling a bucket up. And just to show you the flexibility of this machine, I'm just setting my drill points in and we'll check them. There we go. See, this is a smaller diameter, and I got a whole bucket full of drills. And I'm just grabbing a smaller drill up. And these things like that, and they're way out, or you're not expecting that. Well, you don't expect that. I don't know why I've got this drill off being bad. Leave it here. No, it ain't. It's just that bad off. And that, when you get one, and it's really, you got to be careful about getting them on, but see, there it is. All right, one of the things I'm doing today, I'm just working on drills, is making time. So when I find a drill like this, it's been boogered up in my bucket over there, I just take it to the lathe and make a light pass, clean these burrs off, something like this. And see, I'm just putting them in containers. You see, I've got several of them sharpened up today. I actually got 2 containers working on my 3rd. And let me raise you up. And you see this bucket right up. Whoa, excuse me. Look at my ugly face. See this bucket here? That's what I'm working out of. So I figured today would be a good day for me to work on some of these. And I'm trying to see how many of these I've got in this bucket to work on. A lot. So that's what I'm doing today. I hope you enjoyed my video today on drill sharpening. I just come out here and decided to sharpen a few this morning to start with, and basically to kind of explain the process of my SRD. And I dressed the wheel today, and I just got started sharpening drills, and it's been sharpening all morning. I'm going to try to finish this other container, so I have 3 different containers. I've got a lot of drills to get sharpened up. My grand plan is to get all these drills in shape, sharpened where they're usable. And then after I do that, I'll have to find probably have to start getting me some sorters, and I'll have to find a place to put some sorters. I'm thinking maybe over in the corner or something, and put me some, or maybe put a shelf somewhere up on the wall. But basically I need a place to store all these drills. And I may end up just putting them on a shelf down low somewhere out of the way. The thing is, I've got a lot of drills, so there's a lot of sorting to be done. So that's what the plan, that's my long-term plan. But today I'm going to finish up sharpening drills. And I hope that gives you a better overview of my machine and how it works. There's other YouTube videos on SRDs on YouTube. Mine is a little older. It don't have some of the features of the newer ones, but it still does a real good job. And I really don't know how old it is. There's no tags on it anywhere that says the age of my machine. So again, I will urge you to, if you hadn't subscribed, subscribe. Tell your friends. Spread the word, like I constantly say. You know, that's what I'm here for, just to do certain things. And just like the subscriber who, actually I sent him to the website, as I said earlier, but he still got to look at it. And I'm more or less doing it to show him how I do it. And one of the things I discovered today is I dressed the wheel today. Took a diamond and put it in there like a drill and angled the wheel. That's really helped a lot too. So, enjoy the video. Hope you have. And we will get you on the next video.